from Make Fabric Boutique, and you're here for part 3 of my newest YouTube developments, where I want to come on at least every few months, if not every month, fingers crossed, and just to keep you updated with what I'm up to in my sewing life, what Make the Fabric Boutique is up to, and what's generally going on in the world of Make Fabric Boutique and me. So welcome, and thanks for coming in and saying hi. Feel free to subscribe if that's, your bag and what you want to do. It'd be great. Just to see if you want to join me on my sewing journey. Oh, there's all that stuff. But first of all, tell you where I am today. So where Make Fabric Boutique is based is in Royal William Yard. And in Royal William Yard, there's a place called Ocean Studios. Ocean Studios is amazing. It's a collective of fantastic artists who come together in their studios to do individual work, but also under one roof. It's really cool. You should definitely, if you're in the area, I know some of you don't live local, fair enough, but ever down this way, do pop by, have a little look around, especially on open studio weekends when the artists open their doors and you can actually see what's going on behind the doors. But we've been granted access to this print studio for this, hence why I've got a bit of fabric on the table, just in case there's some paint somewhere. Just because finding a little cubby hole in this place, it's a buzz of activity, can be difficult. So this is a nice semi-quiet room that I can come and say hi while Diane's down in the shop, hopefully saying hi to you all and serving fabric and everything. Anyway, so yeah, Ocean Studios in Royal William Yard, print studio, that's where I am right now. Here to have a chat to you today about what we're talking about, my previous projects. Okay, let's jump into previous projects. So last time I was talking about my summer makes, and towards the end there was a couple of things I wanted to sew. And I said I was off to France. Fantastic time in France, and I did put some photos up on social media of my holiday makes and all the things I wore. So if you fancy having a look at that, it's Make Fabric Boutique. I didn't make the embroidery anglaise trousers, so I did say in the last one I was going to make some SD trousers if I had time, but I didn't, and I was going to do a little balloon bottom. I've still got the fabric, so you never know, they might be made, but not, I just didn't get a chance before we went away, so sorry about that. Can't tell you how I got on with those. I have made some bob pants. So, I was talking about the bob pants in the last one. Those are a style art pattern. Nice balloon shape, few adjustments I've made, taking out of the rise. I have brought the pockets up a bit, and I have shortened them slightly. You can see photos, have a little look here. This is my bob pants. And these are in a mid-weight denim. Now I love them, I don't think I've stopped wearing them. Oh, the other change I made was making the waistband a bit wider, and I'm actually wearing them right now. So you see, I've made this waistband so it can fit 5 centimetre fabric instead of 3. Just prefer a wider waistband. So have a look at the trousers, see what you think of the bob pants. I love them. What else have I made? Oh yes, next. So I made Vinnie, my partner, who allowed me to make him a jumper, out of the Woodley Tee pattern. And I made him this. And it's out of See You at 6 French Terry. It's called Zeus Need Shade, and it's got the ribbing on the bottom, on the cuffs and the bottom. And I'm really chuffed. He wears it a lot, and I'm really, really pleased that he really likes it. I think it's the weight of the fabric. I mean, See You at 6 are a fantastic brand, and they produce beautiful French terries, beautiful fabrics. Honestly, the quality is fantastic. But this particular French terry, it's just lovely. It's just a lovely lightweight, so not too heavy jumper. Perfect for sort of layering and wearing all the time, apparently, because he seems to wear it all the time. So I think I'm now allowed to make more clothes. I think I've set myself up something there, haven't I? Having to make lots more clothes. Oh well, I don't mind. As long as he enjoys it, doesn't bother me. So that was those last few makes, but also I'm wearing a new Billie jumper. I'm going to put some photos up, but you can see it here. Look at the lovely cuffs. So what I have done, you can see I made these cuffs a lot longer than what they are on the thing. But look, there we go. There's my Billie jumper. Can you see it properly? Ooh, dip down. And there's the bottom. Now, adjustments I made with this one. So there's the Billie jumper pattern. I lengthened the cuffs, so made the sleeves a little bit shorter. I also shortened the jumper. I didn't want it sort of down here. I wanted it more of a crop jumper. That's just how I like to wear them. And that's about it. Those are all the adjustments I made. I probably made a size 7, which is a UK 18. And I think that's a nice size on me. I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to change it. Love this, love the sleeves. I love how she tells you how to do it all. How to gather the shoulders, how to fit it all in. You wouldn't want too fuller, thicker fabric. This one's a really nice, so this one is one of the Nerida, new Nita Hansen fabrics. So a really nice, blending in, nice sort of French terry. There you can see that, French terry back, lovely and soft, amazing colour. I'm really pleased with it. It's not something I would normally choose. I don't know why, but I'm really pleased with it. So I've made this one, I'm wearing it, but it is also has display in the shop. So we have got that up in the shop. So that's the Billie jumper by Tilly and the Buttons. I've made a couple. This is probably my second Billie, but I really like this version. I like the puffy sleeves, like the drama of a puff. So yeah, that's what I have sewn recently. Next, moving on. So what else am I going to talk? Oh yes. So this is absolutely amazing, exciting. You hopefully already know about it, maybe not, and if you don't, then listen up. Next year, Angela and I, so Angela is from Devon Threadtails. You probably follow her on YouTube already because she's got quite a few followers and she's absolutely amazing. If you don't follow her, pop over or subscribe. We are doing the first ever Southwest Frocktails. So March the 15th, 2025 in Plymouth, on Plymouth Hoe, which is a beautiful seafront vista. There is a place called the Corinthian and we have hired it and we are going to put on the party of the Southwest. And we're so excited to invite you if you want to join us. Tickets are available on my website. So the link will be down below so you can have a little look. So Frocktails, I hear you say, what is Frocktails? So if you fancy popping onto Instagram and have a little look and see, because Angela and I did a little video and had a little chat about what Frocktails is all about. But basically, it's an evening to get together with fellow sewists wearing a garment you have made. Now, there are others called like Dressmaker's Ball and stuff, and we decided to go down the Frocktails route purely because we feel like there's a little bit less pressure. If you want to make a ball gown, you crack on. We'd love to see it. If you want to rock up in your favourite Billie and your favourite bob pants, come along. We just want everyone to come together, feel really good about themselves and what they're wearing, that they've made it, and they want to really just have a really good evening, talking to other people and discussing and seeing what other people are feeling inspired by everyone around you having made their own garments. So on the evening, it does include a yummy buffet. So the food looks amazing, yummy desserts and everything. There's a welcome drink included. There might be a few other free things coming along. And a disco, of course. And just a really fun evening. Now, I know a few of you might be coming from like afar. In fact, quite a lot of the tickets we've sold aren't local people, are coming from way away, which is brilliant. We've put some information together on the website or in a letter. Sorry, an email. So if you want to have any more information about hotels, we can pop that together and get that to you so that you know sort of recommendations on where to stay, etc. Also during the day, we're going to do a meet-up in the afternoon at Ocean Studios, where Make Fabric Boutique is based, just for people to get together, have a bit of cake and a coffee, and maybe if you don't know anyone, you can just make a couple of friends for that evening, sort of get to know a couple of people so you're not feeling a little bit overwhelmed by turning up on your own, because we don't want anyone to feel a bit nervous about that, because you know what the sewing community is like. Everyone is a very friendly bunch and it's very exciting that we're doing this. So that's the meet up on the Saturday afternoon. And then on the Sunday, we're going to do a get together and do a breakfast so we can all chat about everyone and how to have a laugh about what happened the night before and see how nice everyone is feeling the next day. No, it should be a lovely evening and we're really, really excited about it. So please, if you want to get a ticket, we've sold over 60%, which is so amazing, of our ticket sales now. So if you do want a ticket, I would recommend popping online, getting a ticket and getting ready for the party of the season. Now, do not ask me what I'm making. I am jumping around all over the place. I don't know what to make. So that is a whole other chat. And also, just remember, you don't have to make something new. You can wear your favourite thing you've ever made or whatever. It doesn't have to be new. But I feel like I want a bit of a challenge. But what I make, I don't know. I mean, you know I'm the jumpsuit queen. So it could be a fancy jumpsuit. But I'm not going down that route yet. Wait and see. Wait and see pie, as your mother used to say. What are you having for tea? So that is Frocktails, 15th of March 2025, and in Plymouth. Very excited. Come and join us. We'd love to meet you, or if we haven't met you already, sorry, we'd love to meet you, and we'd love to have a nice evening together. Okay, what else is going on? So, shall we look at some fabric suggestions? So basically, I like to show you some favourite fabrics and things I've got in the shop at the moment. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to make them, just make that clear, because I can't make everything all the time. I haven't got enough time in the day. But there's some fabrics and patterns that I just think are absolutely stunning. So we're going to start with this one here. This is a new colourway from Lantin Zoe, and it's Streli, they call it, Jacquard. Streli. Now, Lantin Zoe is a French fabric company. French fabric design house, and she produces beautiful quality, beautiful fabrics. Now look at this one here, like, it's stunning. It's a jacquard, so that means this print is not a print, it's woven into the fabric, and it's a beautiful purple, deep purple colour. And this I can see is a real Christmassy. Doesn't have to be. That's quite nice because it's purple. It's not Christmas, it's not red or green. It's just, look at the drape on that fabric. It's so soft, totally opaque, so you don't need to worry about any sort of like see-through or anything like that. It's gorgeous fabric. And I've paired it with Mia robe by Maison Faux. Because it's a full skirt and it's got that lovely high neck, you don't have to do the tie, but a little opening on the back neck of the dress, I can just see that being really, really glamorous and really beautifully Christmassy, or just nice and glamorous. So this is my first pattern and fabric suggestion of one of my favourite fabrics we have in the shop at the moment. So that's the Streli fabric sewn into the Mia dress. I just think it's beautiful. Haven't sewn it myself. Haven't had the chance. There's only so many days, hours in the week to do sewing. Okay, my next one. This is a new fabric from, I've had so many new fabrics in. It's been a little bit overwhelming. I just couldn't stop ordering them apparently. So I've got loads. So you should check out the new in section on the website. So this poppy is Moss Green by Nita Hansen. Now you've probably seen the Nita Hansen fabrics all over the place, but I wanted to give you my favourite, one of my favourites of her viscose range, and that's this one. I just love this moss green with this pop of pink. It's just gorgeous, just really, really lovely. Tell me about the colour on me, what do you think? Not bad. But it's beautiful. And I just thought really simple. You'd want a pattern match because it's got a seam down the middle. But this dove blouse, like with these big wide sleeves, just imagine this. I know it's upside down now, in this. I just think that it would be stunning. And you you could do a little bit of practice with your pattern matching, couldn't you? Now there's an idea. We did a class on pattern matching actually, it went really well. So that's the Dove blouse by Megan Nielsen with this gorgeous viscose by Nita Hansen. Poppies. What did I call it? Poppies moss green. So that's my suggestion number 2. Now this is one that I would like to sew myself, but I don't know if I'll get round to it. Oh, it could be a frocktail. Oh God, don't start me off, don't know. This balloon sleeve dress by the Assembly Line. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So it's got these amazing like balloon sleeves here with these different panels. Now I've paired it with this fabric by Atelier Brunette because I just think this is a real timeless sort of classic kind of fabric that could really go. Now this is a cool combination, I'm just going to read my little thing, of viscose and cotton. So it's got a bit of structure to it, but still with that soft drape. So it would hold that balloon sleeve. So I am thinking this dress with this lovely striped fabric, I don't know, I just think it could really work. Light to medium weight fabrics. So it's still got the light sort of drape of the viscose, but then with this cotton. Now you could, if you wanted to, sort of play around with the stripe, with which way it would go round. Personally, I'd probably just do the stripe going down on all the panels. And I know they wouldn't match up, you know, because, you know, you matching your stripes would be quite difficult. But you could match them right at the top here, and then sort of let them spread out further down. It would look really cool. And it's making me want to sew it for like Christmas or something. I sewed that in like, I'd toile it, most definitely toile it. But that's the balloon sleeve dress by the Assembly Line. And I've paired that with Stripes Night Cotton Viscose by Atelier Brunette. So those are my pattern and fabric suggestions. I wanted to just mention that we're going to be releasing our next year's workshop dates. We are going to change things up a little bit. We're not going to offer as many specific classes. I had to cancel a couple of classes this autumn, sadly, just because we didn't have enough people. And I hate doing that. I hate letting the customers down because, you know, there might be 1 or 2 people booked. We can't run a class with 1 or 2 people. It just isn't financially viable. And also my teachers, you know, I book them in and I book them for a whole weekend, and then a week or 2 beforehand I'm going, oh sorry, we don't need you. So I hate all of that, and I just don't like the disappointment. So I am having a rethink on how I offer classes. So it might be that we offer more weekend sewing classes rather than a specific come and make a coat class. And on that weekend sewing class, you could then make your coat with the teacher's help. That's the way I'm thinking. But any suggestions, please pop them through. We always love to hear what people want to sew, and I'll take them on board and try and work out if that's something we could offer here. There are logistical problems here at Ocean Studios because it's not my space all the time. I hire the space, so I don't have the space to offer classes all the time. But that's just sort of what I'm working on at the moment for next year's dates. Hopefully they'll be released maybe by the end of the month, fingers crossed, and then we can see if anyone wants to come and join us on some classes next year. We have got a couple left this year. We've got coming up the Zadie jumpsuits, so that's in a few weeks' time. Pattern alterations and fitting techniques, that's really cool, where we work on really getting a good fit with your garment, whether it's a full bust adjustments or narrow shoulder or that sort of thing. That's just a one-dayer with a really expert teacher who knows a lot about fit, and that's a great one, so that's coming up. And we got a few others, you know, another beginner's sewing. Our jersey class is absolutely fully booked, and so is our overlocker, but those will come again next year. Okay, so what am I going to sew in the next couple of weeks? I've got 2 projects. Oh no, 3. Sneaking another one. So this oversized shirt by the Assembly Line, one of my fantastic customers brought it in. She's made it, a couple of them have made it for themselves. And they kindly brought in one of them for me to try on, which is great because that means I don't need to toile it. Yay! But I'm going to make this in a large because that fitted really well. I'm probably going to shorten it. I've got a ready to wear one that I bought from a charity shop last year, and I love it, but it is an oversized shirt. And I just thought this one's quite long. You can see it's got pockets. So I'd probably make it a bit shorter without the pockets, just for the first time. And I'm going to make it in this Atelier Jupe, because I just think that's really cool. I'm very graphical. Like when I look at fabrics, I really like graphical things, graphical fabrics. And I just think that would look amazing in that oversized shirt. This beautiful, I know it's light, but in this sort of, yeah, in that sort of fabric. It's a viscose by Atelier Jupe. And it's 120 weight and 140 wide. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That is going to be one of my projects I'm going to do in the next few weeks. Now that is alongside the very popular, I only got it the other day and I've almost sold out, leopard print denim from Fabric Godmother. Went a bit animal print mad from Fabric Godmother, and I've got loads of new animal prints in, so do have a look. We also got the quilted animal print. It's so cool. And we've made up a little jacket, the Hovea jacket, Hovea, by Megan Nielsen, I think. Gone out of my brain, I didn't bring it up with me. So there's a little photo of our little jacket that we've sewn, and it's really cool. It's lovely. It could potentially be, it couldn't be reversible the way we've sewn it, but the jacket sort of lining fabric is a brown. It's not lining. The inside of the fabric is a brown, and then you've got the animal print on the outside. So it's a really cool fabric, and you could do like a nice little gilet or something with it. So yeah, we're really chuffed to have that in. So what am I going to do? Sorry, I got carried away talking about fabrics. Leopard print denim, nearly sold out. Managed to bag myself a couple of meters. I am going to do another pair of bob. Sorry. I'm going to do them, I might twirl them in a calico and maybe taper the leg, not taper it, so not as balloony, because I really wouldn't mind wearing it with heels. And I'm not sure if the bob is too balloon for heels, but I don't know, we'll see. So that's alongside the oversized shirt, the bob trousers. And then I've got a creative project that I've been tasked with for Vinnie, my boyfriend. He loves t-shirts and has got loads of t-shirts with holes in and stuff. And he really loves this t-shirt that we bought. But it's really short. I don't know what happened, but when we washed it, it fits them around, but it's just gone about that much shorter. So it just like, looks a bit ridiculous. So I am going to take this panel off the t-shirt and pop it on a charity shop bought jumper. And the way I'm going to do it, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think, well, actually, watch this space and I will chat to you about it next time when I've actually done it. So that is my creative project. It's been something I've been meaning to do for ages, but I'm quite looking forward to it because it's something a bit different, something that I've not done before, and it's a bit exciting rather than following a pattern. Being a little bit more creative with your sewing really sort of makes me look forward to it quite a lot. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed listening to me rabble on. If there's anything you think I should say or do, I'll put lots of information in the notes below, so you can have a little look. I'll put the website link of Make Fabric Boutique, so you can have a little look at the website if you want to, no pressure. I'll put my measurements, I'll put what sizes I sew, etc. down there, and anything else you love for me to show you, pop in the comments and I'll try and keep up with them and see what we can do next time. Now hopefully I'll be back within the month with an update on oversized shirt, bob pants and my creative project. Let's see, fingers crossed. It's been a busy few weeks, so haven't had much chance to do a lot, so let's see how we go for the next couple of weeks. Thanks so much for listening and hearing me chitter away, and anything you want to talk about, let me know. Thanks then, bye.